Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. 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 That boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom. Yo, gotta get that.
Hi, I'm Errol LoftVideo, PGA teaching professional at the Golf Academy at West Haven in Franklin, Tennessee. Spin. It's what saves you in your short game but robs you of distance on your drives. A lot of people think it's the grooves on the face that create the spin. Really, all that's there for is to clear the debris away so you can make good contact with the ball. What really creates spin is the difference between an attack angle, the amount the club is moving down towards the ground, and the loft on the face. The amount of the loft on the club determines the top part of the wedge, here. The amount the club moves downward, the attack angle, creates the amount of spin between the loft and the attack angle. All this area in between in this wedge is how much spin you have. So if you take your wedge that you have 56 degrees on, the most loft in your bag, and your attack angle, which is the most with the wedge, you create the most spin. That's why when you hit a chip shot, it spins the most. The ball position in the middle and the upright swing that you make with the wedge creates that downward angle of attack. That, accompanied with the loft, creates all the spin that you see with the wedge shot. That's the type of shot that's really good in your short game, but if you take that same type of motion, it's going to rob you of distance on your drives. With a driver, we want to decrease the spin as much as we can. In order to do that, we need to make the spin loft wedge smaller. We need to increase the angle of attack so that we're hitting up on it, and we need to decrease the amount of loft on the club. A driver usually has between 9 and 10 degrees of loft. In order to make that spin wedge smaller, we need to hit up on it. So in order to do that, we need to play the ball further up in our stance, somewhere near our forward shoulder. We need to tilt our spine away from the target and tee the ball higher. Then try to swing up on it. If you do that, you'll take spin off the ball will go farther, and you'll enjoy the game more. I'm Errol LoftVideo, and that's just some of what you can learn at the Golf Academy at West Haven.
Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom. That boom, boom, boom. Gotta get that boom.